Hey, beautiful soul, welcome back to your safe space. If you are new here, welcome to the Soul family. Take a deep, grounding breath with me right now. Inhale deeply, drawing in peace, and exhale slowly, releasing whatever heavy, stagnant energy you've been carrying from the world outside. Just let it all go. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw, relax your mind, and listen to me closely. You are guided to this exact video at this exact moment for a very specific, divinely orchestrated reason. There are absolutely no coincidences in the spiritual realm, and the energy that is coming through the cards today is so incredibly thick, so palpable, and honestly a little bit obsessive that I literally had to pause, cleanse my space, and ground myself before I even pressed record. Spirit is showing me a massive, undeniable shift in your life, a shift that is rippling out and affecting energies you thought you had left far behind. We are talking about a total energetic overhaul. Today's reading revolves around a very specific, intense dynamic. Someone from your past, someone who knew you before this incredible level up, is currently watching your success from afar. And let me tell you, they are absolutely dying to be a part of it. The theme coming through strongly with a lot of intense, almost Scorpio-like transformative and fixated energy is a profound, almost suffocating regret over lost time on their end. This is combined with a desperate, burning desire to somehow integrate themselves into your new reality and offer the support to the life you are building, the very support they withheld from you when you needed it most. Before we dive into the deepest, most hidden layers of this energy, please remember that this is a general reading. Take what resonates deeply with your spirit, what makes your intuition whisper yes, and leave the rest behind for someone else's journey. Let's go back for a moment because we cannot fully understand or appreciate their current obsession without acknowledging what you had to survive to get here. Spirit is pulling me back into the past, into a deeply emotional, draining chapter of your life. I am seeing the Nine of Swords crossing the Hermit card, shadowed by the Five of Pentacles. There was a period of intense isolation, a true agonizing dark night of the soul. You struggled so deeply with this connection, with this person, or perhaps with the toxic environment this person ultimately represented in your life. You poured your absolute all into them. You gave them your light, your unconditional support, your infinite patience, and your most raw, authentic love. You saw their potential when no one else did, and you tried to love them into their highest self. And what did you get in return? You were met with inconsistency, a profound lack of reciprocity, breadcrumbing, or perhaps a complete, devastating failure to recognize your true innate value. I need to validate your pain right now, beautiful soul. I need you to hear this loud and clear, and I want you to let this wash over you. You were not crazy. You were never asking for too much. You were simply asking the wrong person. You were operating on a remarkably high spiritual frequency, overflowing with Empress or Emperor energy, vibrating with divine love, while they were stuck in a lower, fear-based, ego-driven vibration. You spent so many nights crying in secret, staring at the ceiling, wondering what you were doing wrong, analyzing every interaction, replaying every conversation, trying to figure out how to make them see your worth. You felt like you were screaming in a crowded room, begging to be seen, and no one could hear you. But Spirit wants you to know that your tears were not in vain. They were cleansing you. That intense struggle, that heartbreak, that terrible feeling of being totally unsupported, it was the brutal but necessary catalyst you needed. You had to experience that profound lack, that total emotional bankruptcy with them, so that you could finally snap out of the illusion and turn all of that immense love, dedication, and energy inward. You weren't cursed. You were being spiritually redirected. You were being fiercely protected by your guides, your ancestors, who were essentially stepping in and saying, no, they cannot come with you to the next level. We have to break your heart to save your soul. This period of forced isolation, where you had to piece yourself back together completely alone, was the crucible that forged your current strength. You learned how to self-soothe. You learned how to be your own sanctuary. You stopped outsourcing your validation to someone who couldn't even validate themselves. And in doing so, you initiated a spiritual awakening that has completely altered the trajectory of your life. The person who left you in the dark, or the person you were forced to walk away from, because they were dimming your light, actually did you the greatest favor of your life. They handed you the keys to your own empire simply by refusing to build it with you. And now, let's unpack exactly what is happening in the present moment, because the energetic tables haven't just turned. They have been completely flipped upside down, shattered, and rebuilt in your image. We are moving into the radiant, abundant energy of the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Magician. You are stepping into a period of phenomenal independence, self-sufficiency, and undeniable public victory. You have glowed up, and I don't just mean physically, although Spirit is showing me that your aura is visibly brighter, your skin is glowing, and the way you carry yourself has completely changed. You walk with the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly who they are. I mean a deep cellular spiritual glow-up. You have stepped firmly into your power. You are focusing on your goals, your profound healing, your career, your passions, and most importantly, your absolute unshakable peace. You have built a fortress of self-love, and the universe is responding by showering you with tangible, undeniable blessings. And they see it. Oh, my beautiful soul, they see absolutely all of it. The person who couldn't show up for you back then, the one who couldn't be bothered to offer you a fraction of the effort you gave them, is now a silent, obsessive spectator to your greatness. They are watching you from afar. This might be through fake accounts on social media, perhaps through mutual friends they keep subtly interrogating, or perhaps just feeling your massive energetic expansion in the quantum field because your vibration has gotten that loud. The shock to their system is massive. The contrast between the version of you they thought they left behind, the version they arrogant thought would stay broken, stagnant, or forever waiting for their return, and the magnificent, radiant force of nature you are right now is completely shattering their ego. They are witnessing your success, your pure joy, your unapologetic authenticity, and it is triggering a deep, visceral, almost painful reaction within them. The core of their emotional state right now is suffocating regret. It is a heavy, bitter regret over lost time. They are looking at the timeline of your connection and realizing with horrifying clarity the absolute magnitude of their mistake. They see the empire you are building, whether that's a wildly successful business, a beautifully peaceful home life, a thriving social circle, or just a profound state of inner harmony and freedom, and they realize they could have been sitting on the throne right beside you. They could have been your partner in this incredible life. They could have been your confidant, your biggest cheerleader, your safe haven, but they fumbled the bag. They dropped the most valuable, rare diamond they ever held to go play with ordinary stones, and now they are watching someone else, or simply watching you thrive, solo knowing they disqualified themselves from your inner circle. They are dying to be part of your new life. They desperately want to offer you the support they coldly denied you in the past. They want to be the one you celebrate your massive wins with. They want to stand next to your light and bask in your warmth again. But they know deep in their soul they haven't earned the right to even stand in your shadow. Before we dive deeper into the escalation of this energy, the intense synchronicities happening behind the scenes, and the exact divine justice coming your way, I want to take a brief moment to connect with you. If this intense, validating energy is resonating with your spirit right now, if you are claiming this massive level up, this vindication, and this powerful redirection of your life's path, please take a second to hit the like button. It really helps the channel and signifies to the universe that you are open and ready to receive this abundance. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss these incredibly timely downloads. And for those of you who feel called to support the channel energetically and financially, I deeply, deeply appreciate those who utilize the Super Thanks feature, whether it's $10, $20, or $30. Your generosity is what allows me to keep dedicating my time and energy to pulling these deep transformative messages for the collective. Or consider joining our channel memberships for exclusive, behind-the-scenes content and a closer connection. Thank you so much for your beautiful, vibrant energy. Now, let's get right back into the depths of this powerful reading. The energy is escalating rapidly now. The tangible shifts in your reality are accelerating, and it's driving them absolutely crazy. You are manifesting at lightning speed. The ideas you've had are turning into physical reality. Your financial situation is stabilizing and expanding beyond what you previously thought possible. Opportunities that seemed light years away just 6 months ago are suddenly landing directly in your lap. The success you are experiencing isn't just an illusion or a fleeting moment of luck. It is the physical manifestation of your deep, grueling spiritual healing. You did the heavy shadow work, you faced your deepest demons, you nurtured your inner child, and now the universe is paying out your cosmic dividends with interest. This level up is creating a massive energetic ripple effect, and the person watching you is caught directly in the undertow. Let me explain the psychology of what's happening in their mind. Your success is deeply intimidating to them, yet it is magnetically pulling them toward you. They are experiencing profound cognitive dissonance. On one hand, they are in awe of you. They look at your achievements, your grace, the unbreakable boundaries you've established, and they realize you are operating in a league they currently cannot even touch. You have become the ultimate standard they cannot meet. On the other hand, the energetic cord between you two, the soul tie that they once took for granted and assumed they could pick up whenever they pleased, is yanking at their heart chakra relentlessly. They are experiencing intense, unavoidable synchronicities. They are seeing your name everywhere they go. They are hearing songs that remind them of you at the exact moment they are feeling the most lonely and isolated. They are having vivid, hyper-realistic dreams about you where they are trying to talk to you, trying to apologize, desperately trying to offer their support, only to wake up to the cold, harsh, silent reality of your absence. They are actively plotting. Spirit is showing me the Page of Swords transitioning into the frantic, emotionally driven Knight of Cups. They are studying you. They are analyzing your posts, trying to decode your captions, looking to see who is liking your pictures, wondering who gets to witness your smile now. They are trying to find a crack in your armor, an opening, a vulnerability where they can slide back in and say, "Look, I'm here for you now. Let me support you." But your energy is so sealed, so divinely protected that they are left standing completely outside the gates, pacing back and forth, entirely consumed by their own hesitations, their shame, and the absolute terror of your rejection. Listen to me very carefully, because this is where the energy turns profoundly sacred and untouchable. Spirit is bringing forward the Justice card, flanked heavily by the High Priestess and the Tower. What you are experiencing right now, the success, the peace, the elevation, the sudden influx of blessings, this is not just the result of your hard work. This is pure, unadulterated, divine justice. The scales of the universe are finally permanently rebalancing themselves in your favor. For a long, long time, you carried the heavy end of the karmic stick. You gave vastly more than you received. You loved so much harder than you were ever loved in return. And you forgave things that frankly shouldn't have been forgiven. The universe witnessed every single moment of that imbalance, every tear, every moment of self-doubt, every time you shrunk yourself to fit into their small world. It was all recorded, and now the universe is stepping in as your ultimate fierce protector and provider. You are currently surrounded by an impenetrable shield of divine protection. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, and the highest angelic realms have formed a fortress of blinding white light around your energy field. They are actively, aggressively clearing your path of any remaining debris, toxic attachments, or low vibrational energies that threaten to disrupt your hard-won peace. Anyone who doubted you, anyone who spoke ill of you behind your back, anyone who tried to dim your light, and especially this person who took you for granted, is currently facing their own severe tower moments. They're being forcefully stripped of their illusions. They're being forced to confront their own dark shadows, their own crippling insecurities, and their own bad karma. The universe is ensuring that you do not have to lift a single finger to defend yourself, to explain your distance, or to prove your immense worth. Your stunning success, your radiant joy, and your total silence toward them is your loudest, most devastating response. This person who is watching you, this person who is dying 1,000 deaths to be a part of your new, beautiful life, is sitting squarely in the very karma they created with their own 2 hands. Their punishment is simply having to exist in a reality where they finally realize how incredibly valuable, rare, and irreplaceable you are, only after they have permanently lost access to you. They are realizing, to their absolute horror, that you are the prize, the ultimate standard, the one that got away, the one they will never be able to replace. But because of this intense, fierce, divine protection around you, They cannot just waltz back into your life with empty words and broken promises. The universe is acting as a massive energetic bouncer. It will not allow them to disrupt your peace unless they have undergone a massive, genuine, earth-shattering spiritual transformation of their own. And frankly, they are nowhere near that level yet. So, what is the timeline for this energy? Spirit is strongly indicating that over the next 3 to 6 months, this suppressed energy, this obsession, is going to reach an absolute boiling point. The psychological tension of watching you from afar, of seeing you thrive without them, is going to become entirely unbearable for them. The crushing pressure of their own regret is going to force their hand. You can expect a sudden, possibly awkward, but deeply emotionally charged attempt at communication. They are going to try to offer you their support. They might congratulate you on a recent massive success, or try to casually insert themselves into a conversation about your new life, as if nothing happened. When this happens, beautiful soul, remember your incredible power. Remember the long, dark nights you spent healing yourself when no one else was there. You hold every single card now. You are sitting firmly in the Emperor or Empress seat. You get to decide who is worthy of entering your golden kingdom and who must remain forever outside the heavy iron gates, watching your magnificent light shine from afar. Before I leave you today, I want to pull some specific, deeply channeled, intuitive messages straight from this person's higher self. These are the exact thoughts, the exact agonizing feelings that are keeping them awake at 3 a.m. These are the words their pride and ego are too terrified to speak out loud, but their soul is practically screaming across the quantum field to you. Listen to these notes and let them fully validate everything your brilliant intuition has been telling you all along. My beautiful, brilliant, incredibly powerful soul, I am sending you so much love, so much warm, healing light, and infinite blessings for this magnificent new chapter you are writing for yourself. You deserve every single ounce of success, profound peace, and limitless abundance coming your way. You earned it the hard way. Please share this video with someone who needs this exact validation today. Keep shining, keep ascending, keep holding those beautiful boundaries, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.